my brother. Good morning. We're starting with space weather news. The pole shift begins to go mainstream. My wife is sleeping, so I have to whisper a little bit. Love you, brother. Do you believe this guy, Seven? Ben. Good morning, Super Dave. My wife is still sleeping, so I have to whisper for now. But when she wakes up, I'll start talking normally. Charlie, good morning, my sister. Hope you're doing well. We got sun here. It's beautiful outside. It looks like a beautiful spring day. Roger, good morning. Raltz, love you, brother. Okay. So now, guys, I'm gonna put a video that I was gonna show you next. It's called UFOs as Are UFOs a religious event? Okay. Joji, my sister. Good morning. Good morning, Joji. Thank you for stopping by, my sister. You and Scott are amazing. I love you guys so much. Everybody connect with each other. Please. J Manduts, what's up? Um, uh, people are, many people are starting to talk badly about Chris Bledsoe. He's given a date. So if until Easter this year, if nothing happens, people are not gonna believe him anymore. Because he's being a little bit too, he's trying to predict a lot of stuff. Thank you, Judge. Hope you're doing well, my sister. Saw your show last night. Was it last night? Yes, you were entertaining. I was there a little bit. Hope everything's good with everybody. Adrian, good morning. Thank you so much, Jay. I do not like Jesse Michaels very much. I heard that Jesse Michaels is being paid by one of the Epstein guys, one of the Epstein politics entrepreneurs, weirdos. Jonas, good morning, my brother. Big hugs to Brazil. Can you see Jesse Michaels has access to all of the biggest names in ufology quite easily? Next grow, good morning, my brother. The fire is working good, look. Do you see what I mean, guys? When you study the phenomenon, things start to happen. So, guys, one thing I can be sure is that the internet, they have access to the internet. That's one of my theories. So, they must connect to us through our consciousness, but they must either they have access to the internet through our eyes, which is most likely to be what's happening, instead of having access to the internet itself. I don't know, it could be possible, but I would have thought that accessing the eyes of the contactee would be easier because you would contact their conscience and their eyes at the same time. So, it's almost like looking in a library, you know? Very, very interesting. Charlie, my sister. Hope you're doing well, Charlie, my sister. John P. loves you. I don't know what he means by this, but if you are not, for example, a Christian, I don't think that's a reason not to have sightings, you know what I mean? So I think it's UFOs are linked to those good feelings, those spiritual feelings of wellness, healthiness, good thoughts. I think that's pretty much, the pinnacle of happiness. Thank you, Jay. Please connect everybody. Oh, Jay, thank you so much, my brother. This morning when I woke up, I was visiting my it's a channel that I watch. It's a very big channel. He's called Polarized. Josh from Polarized. He's Australian. And today he was just chilling. So this morning I went there. I said good morning, and I told him that Prince Andrew had been arrested because I saw the video of my brother Super Dave. So thank you, Super Dave, my brother. Southern Dave, good morning, brother. Hope you're doing well. And so, wait a second. And so basically, I was there. I said good morning. I told him because I heard that Prince Andrew was being arrested. And after a few seconds, I heard him say that. So I was Super Dave, thank you. I think we told him. I'm not sure because he was online. He may have known already, but I don't know when the news came out. But I just hope justice is made if he's done anything. But it's kind of sad for monarchy. Yeah. We kind of knew that monarchy wasn't, the way to go anymore, but it is still weird. So from what I heard, he's not living in the palace anymore. So they put him on a different house so the cops could go there and get him. So that's weird. Awesome. Love Canada, brothers. Country, West Country, good morning. Big hugs, brother and sister. John P loves you. Oh, yesterday. Okay, so it's not. It's 1 day news. Okay. Yeah, look, as since they detained. Look at this joke, guys. Since they detained Prince Andrew, they might as well go to Israel and detain Epstein as well. Guys, when you hear someone laughing at his own jokes, please be suspicious. It's not normal. Dolly, love you, my sister. You arrived right on time. Mhm. Oh my gosh. Guys, I do have a dark sense of uh, of comedy because I studied in England, guys. So I kind of learned that. So I'm having my coffee here, guys. Look, and I'm having a fruit paste as well. Apple, banana, and orange. So this is my breakfast. Fruit paste. Um, Usually, I'm not very hungry when I wake up, but I start getting hungry. Like right now, I'm starting to get hungry, but I'm not gonna eat just yet. Jonas. Guys, next I'm gonna show you my brother Tennessee and his son Matt. And you're gonna freaking love it, guys. You're gonna love it, guys. It's truly incredible, this show from my brothers. Wow, my God. Next girl, are you for real, brother? They have too much lead in the fruit. Oh my god. Oh my god, I sure hope. Because this is given to kids, man. More than 6 months. Chair Bear, love you, my sister. Good morning. Oh my god, Dolly, that's. Look, you should. They should sue these companies. Wow. So, guys, you wanna know the secret, guys? You get a blender and you make your own fruit paste at home. That's what we usually do. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, Dolly and Next Crew, I had no idea about that. Super Dave, you need to make a show about this. This is serious. This is like terrorism or something. Oh my god, yes, the dollar stores. Guys, Next Grow. Do you know when you say dollar stores, who are you talking about? That communist country in Asia. And I have a theory for that. They're poisoning America. So please be careful, guys. Especially, guys, especially with drugs on the streets. Be careful. Because I know that fentanyl goes in through Mexico and then the Chinese distribute it all over America on the mafia who sell on the streets, so be careful, guys, okay? I'm sure about that. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm allegedly sure. Yes, I've heard about the Dollar Tree. We have that here too. In England, it's the pound land. Here, it's the €1 shops. And they're all owned by you know who, guys. Joe, I love you, my sister. Good morning. Gigi. Stardashian. Sorry, not Gigi. Sorry. Stardashian. Big hugs, my brother. Big hugs to Aussie land. Yes, I know, Roger. Be careful. Big hugs, Jay. Look, these pastes here, they sell. There's a bunch of labels like for children, and then they sell the big packets of fruit paste. They're much cheaper. You can get them as cheap as maybe 20 cents a little paste. And the most common ones are the ones with only apple. But I do like other tastes, and it's just easy to take when I'm driving, and at night I drink these because I don't feel like eating fruit all the time, so sometimes it's easier. But these are mostly for the kids. But I do have maybe one a day. Okay, my guys, now you're gonna see my brother Jim's video from last night. I had to watch it twice, guys. Okay, I had to watch it twice because it is incredible. Look at this guy I found yesterday. Okay, so this guy is a bit crazy. Do you know this guy? Look, he's on um a knee a knee skate. You know an skate, and he buys a KFC chicken with a sauce, and then he lies down on the skateboard, and he goes on these amazing sidewalk rides. Look where he is, guys. Look how beautiful it is. Do you know this guy, guys? This called Bella Geo Hand Rolled. But I thought it was weird. He's eating the dogs. No, I'm joking. He's eating the chicken with the sauce. Look. And he's riding his e-bike. So with one hand he's controlling the e-bike. The other one, look, I don't know. No, it's not AI, guys. You will see it's not AI because he goes over you hear the noise of the sidewalk. Trust me, I've seen it yesterday. It's real. Grow, it does look fake, right? That's why I liked it because it's not fake. Look, now he's going backwards. Look. Look, there's a crack there. Look. Okay, that's enough, guys. Look, he's there for an hour. Look. Still riding, look. Look, most of it. Look, he didn't even leave the bones to the animals. He's not a good guy. Look, he didn't even let the bones for the poor animals. Here it is, guys. Guys. So, guys, now listen to me. If you do what they say, you may have a chance to go, okay, to heaven. I'll just tell you that to begin with. Enjoy. Okay, let's start again. You need to hear this again. I haven't next grow Catman. I'll look him up. I you have to ask him, Dolly. You have to go to his room, Dolly. Love you, my sister. Good morning. Hope you're well. Hope you're feeling good. Hope your throat is feeling better. The cough is better a little bit. Can't wait to have Jim and Matt back again on my channel, guys. We're trying. We're trying.
And at that time, he was talking to trees, and we had stopped at a red light. There was a cedar tree right there to the right. It was 20 foot away. And I said, Matt, what's that tree? What is that cedar tree? What's going on in the tree? You can talk to the trees. You're just sitting on the side of the road. And anyway, that was when the leprechaun jumped from the cedar tree and came jumping into his window. Yeah, he jumped right onto the windowsill and said, here's this box. Take it. This is yours. Boom. This is yours. Take it. That's what he said. This is yours. Take it. That's the first thing he did when he jumped in. I looked down like, what the heck am I going to do with this box? It was in my hand. I was like, what am I doing with this box? Okay. And later on, eventually, I recognized it's the one that has all the, that's a Joker box. I'm just now recognizing now. It got all the Joker tools. It got everything. It just like, you got spring shooting out this, shooting out. But what it is like mirrors, a bunch of mirrors. I was able to spring out a mirror here, spring out a mirror here, and it's like a prism of light, certain type of crystals. And what it does is like anybody I'm dealing with, I'm able to send their light, their energy light, or how their thinking process to this mirror and reflect to the thought that they're trying to go to. Instead of getting derailed and going to a source that it's not really going straight to the spot, I was able to put them on the rails straight to what they're looking for. Yeah, what he's talking about is like when we're doing a live or something, he's having to run his mirrors during the show because people are coming through and they want information, they want to know. So what he does is he manages while he's talking, he's putting up and sending people to the source of what they need. So Matt does that. That's during like when I'm live because there'll be a lot of people seeking, and he could just like, here's where you go, here's who you talk to, here's who you need to talk to.
Connect, my friends. Pat Corbin, love you, my sister.
And there's something to do with
Brandon,
the
good
societies
morning,
that study
brother.
the Vril.
Pat, send a
These are
big hug
benefits
to
actually
Wally.
have to
John
deal
P.
with.
loves you.
And we've been warning you're down in a cave and you're here scratching, get the hell out. Because these things actually come up, and they do come up, and our Bigfoots do deal with them. They would rather deal with a Vril than a man, but anyway, that's beside the point. The thing is they are,
He's talking about the Vril,
beings
guys.
that live underground as far as, and
And
I don't know
apparently,
if that's the thing that
this
they put the chip in
Vril
the eye program, I
is
think it's
associated
that.
with
Just like where the
the
captain goes,
German
okay,
Vrils,
okay,
okay?
let's go now. So, yeah, from what the masculine energy is the bigger Vril, and the feminine energy is a smaller Vril, and he's about that big. The bigger size Vril is huge. He's about, not huge. Hold on, one of my thought of huge. Okay, I recognize I'm dealing with underground, so the soil is smaller, so more compressed. It's about half the table. So he's about that big to the one that's about that big, female. And the female got these little babies that comes off of not babies, diseases or something like that. What do you want to call it? It's like the algae or something like that gets stuck to them. Something that carries on them. It's like a parasite or something like that. That's on the Vril, on these types of Vrils, and and that's what they use to take off the Vril and put it in the eye of somebody. But it travels through the blood. You might
Okay, guys, he's talking
you
about
might get
why
crossed over with
those
blood clots
people
because the Vril is
up
the
top, they
point of the
have
clot.
their
This
eyes.
is the
Look.
starting point of the blood clot. You might get a small little something that's actually clogged up the blood.
Oh my
That's what
god,
I'm seeing. That's
guys.
why the eye turns full red because there was a blood clot that clogged up an area where the back filling of the eye turns red. So that's what happened there. Is what I'm seeing. So there's
Can you see? Look,
three types of Vril,
the.
but the main one
Oh my god, that man
connects with
doesn't
them all.
look Justin Bieber.
It connects within the brain, and
They all been
so it
punched.
sees, it visualizes, and it thinks on one side of your hemisphere of your brain. And I don't know if it will do both sides of your hemisphere because the body has to function. So you have to have half your brain connected to the body and to the spirit, and then the other half could be like a drone flying. The other half of the brain could be a drone flyer, which is the Vril that connects in there and does its will. So you have two wills. The house gets divided in the head, if that makes sense. You got your will, and then you got a tag will, or yeah, just demonic will.
I got a question because that seems kind of contrived to me. That our human brains are in two hemispheres like this. Because from what I understand, not all human brains are divided that way. We have the corpus callosum that joins our two hemispheres, but not all brains are like that. So it's almost set up so that the Vril can hijack a human body, human brain that way. Am I being conspiratorial, or am I on the right track here?
I think you're on the right track. That does sound right. I feel like
Like a parasite.
naturally, our brains are supposed to be as one. It's supposed to be
Yakin, good
that being the
morning.
bridge. Jesus even coming in saying that's where you get your kundalini and actually able to get an open thinking going on, and you're able to have clear visions and figure out what you want to do throughout your day and lives and such, because both your left and right comes together, and now you're able to forecast into the future on what direction projection you want to live throughout your day for that day, right? And then there's these genetics that goes down the line that they've been trying to breed up, which is breeding down of the human species, races. They want to call it species. That's interesting. Those people are, oh, that makes sense. They're the ones that wants to create species of humans, which is not. We are a race, so we all are our own, you know. So we're supposed to own our own, but they want to create a species of man, which has a genetics of having a split mind, a left and a right, a polarized. See, there's no left or right. What Jesus is showing me, he's showing me that it's like a quarter, head and tails. You have truth and false. The head is true as what a head could be, and you have the bird, the eagle, on the tail side. Free as it ever be, creative. But that's just a showing face of what good is and what bad is. There's no such thing as good or bad. It's just what the face is. It's what these things are. Um, so you have your left and right. It's just you have a left and a right. It's not that they're not connected. They are connected, but they want to divide that and give you the paradigm good and bad, a split of your mind of emotions, a negative and a positive. There's no negative or positive. It's just how you act to the negative or positives in your life to create a better positive in your life. And that's where the real tries to split, and the type of people, races that are trying to make humans into species, they're trying to divide us into lower thinking.
Very interesting, guys.
Watch the video. I'm wondering what does the Brill gain by doing what they do to humans? What do they gain from that?
All right, that's a good question,
Thanks,
because what I've
brother.
been recognizing, and God's kind of confirming, and God, His energy is my higher self, and my higher self is God. The way I was seeing from Jesus and from anybody, from God and such, it's He's like your brother. It's yourself. He gives you a spirit that you can talk to, so you can almost classify that as God. As God Himself. So that's with yourself. You can talk to God yourself, you know. And but that's besides the point. I'm trying. The thing about the real, he's naturally way he is. He was given a vessel. The real was given a vessel because of the overdeers and the underdeers of deeds, good deeds, the bad deeds, that people that does it. Because of those polar opposites happening so much, something has to be created for the duality to balance out. So the Brill had to come in spirit form, into the physical form. It created itself first, and then in spirit, and then it created itself in the physical form. So it is a natural thing, but they like to get their hands on this natural thing and genetically make it modified to more of a high, um, something that they just desire for that doesn't treat them well, if that makes sense. You know, like you get high off of something fully up in your head, and then you lose your physical world. That's the type of attitudes that they want to put
Disassociation.
and get most of the high off of it. Actually, the Vril is very innocent, is what I'm hearing, seeing. The Vril is just a parasite that wants to stay underground, but when it gets above ground, it gets compressed inside of a brain, and in between the cells and such like that, it's able to find its habitat. So its natural habitat is in the head or in the ground, but or inside of a animal and such like that, you know. But they can't live long for long in there. They have to be replaced every 5, 10, between 5 or 10 years average, because it's different for every person. The brain will pass away and rot, and then that's when the brain downloads gets corrupt in certain ways where the dysfunctions happen in the person's mind and such. They've learned that in 1837. They learned that in 1837 about the Vril doing that when they're doing the genetics on the Vril.
Very interesting.
Well, I do see your similarities, but they are
Remember,
different.
guys, we have to listen this
Because yes, the Vril is
with
wants
an
to
open
naturally
mind.
be underground, wants to naturally just
I'm not
live the
telling you
way they
to
want to live,
believe
like anything.
everything. I'm
Like a chicken
telling you
wants to
to
fly. I mean, a bird wants to fly.
take
Sorry, but
what you like
and then the
and
Scorpion
make your
King,
own conclusions,
he
okay?
has purpose, power, will, God
Scorpion
power,
King, we talked
human
about him.
power, man power, thought power, to provoke him into doing things in this world. So there's a difference of the power behind those two. One's animalistic, one's humanistic. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the purpose. No power to enable them to use telepathy and telekinesis. That's why they were working with the brain because they're trying to produce a
Super soldiers.
they're super soldiers. That was the super soldier projects when they were starting that time period in
For
'73.
war.
That was prior from 30, 1737. Sorry for saying 73. 1737. They started the super soldier in 1705. Why can't I say 05? Or 305. But yeah, that's when the super soldier program started. Not really started, but was getting recognition and more known, or having more authority into the direction that they were using the Vril to use.
Missing time, good morning.
How can tell you that the Vril was to control the
See you
mass
soon, brother
populations
Jay.
around the world. The Vril was implemented before the TV set. That's clear.
Before the TV.
That was excellent.
Wonder if
So,
Vril is like that makes sense. That stone had to been. I don't feel that stone being off of this land in America, anyways.
My
That's
friends,
interesting you're saying
Matt,
that because it probably did shift a lot. I do see
he's
a
got
lot of correlations of the Grand
some
Canyon,
powers,
all
okay?
that
Like
dirt that got moved
he
because of
told us at the
erosion.
beginning.
It got moved off of this side of the country to
So
the other side of the hemisphere, which is the
he
terrestrial
is
side.
trying to
Over there,
contact with,
almost one of the Philippines
can you
island
see?
was built.
He is
Like they built some islands
contacting
um, with all that dirt that was
this
stowed from
other
the Grand
realm
Canyon. So they had rights to
and
it.
asking
They
the
still had
questions
rights
to
to
answer them here,
maintain the
okay,
dirt
my friends?
for their building.
So it
Like
may look a bit
before it gave us
confusing,
way
but
on back,
if you think
next
about
year
it,
before
he's
last
doing
year's
things
this month's,
perfectly.
that was that time
You
period.
see,
I got one
he
thing.
tells you what he's
They said
seeing.
the Vril was used in Atlantis. They said that the people in Atlantis used it
Dave, what's up?
in 1988.
My wife is
That's how
sleeping, brother.
inhabitants of Atlantis had used Vril to build colossal structures. Any thoughts on that? That's pretty big. Yeah, those are the diggers. That's the one that Scott says you'll hear them on the ground coming, and you better be out of the ground before they do, because you'll hear them. They go, and that's them scooping out the dirt and throwing it behind them, or something like that. The way it sounds, the way he's showing me. But those creatures, when you pull them out of the ground, they are able to withstand to stretch and move and work, and their hands are carvers. They carve anything that they want. They will go straight through hard granite, like it's sand. They will dig straight through hard granite like it's
Like
sand.
butter.
That's interesting that you're saying that.
How are you doing, brother Dave?
I'll read the rest of this because it's amazing. It says, after the fall of Atlantis, a small group of surviving priests would have preserved this knowledge and only passed it on to a select few. The psychic energy should therefore allow the mastery of all nature. So this is back up what you're saying. They were probably with this. So that might be your builders. I didn't know that. Now I got to think about that one. Yeah, that's a big one. The Vril wants to be set free. They're just animals. That's interesting. They want to be just by themselves on the ground and doing their own thing, but they're being fully controlled by some type of
They're kind of being summoned, you know what I mean?
It's water. But hold up.
I have a
Update.
corporation. You just said a corporation. That's interesting.
Blessed Mama, 24.
Because that's where the genetic
Swoosh, big hugs.
it is some type of corporation.
Hope you're
It's
doing
totally a
well.
corporation. It's the one that originated. So
Please connect with each other, my friends.
right? It's that lead corporation.
Corporation.
Or courts.
what about you know, this corporation's been around for a few thousand years, like the Monarch Corporation. Could Monarch Corporation be messing around with the Vril?
Um, they do, but
Okay.
they weren't the first.
Oh, okay.
The first one is the one that created the corporations. It was those groups of men of some type that gathered, firstly, to create an agenda against the race of the physical humans and such. To be the richest man in the world, own the world. It almost feels like that's not quite true, and to a sense of those certain type of definitions but energetically, the majority of it is. He is Monarch Corporation. About three of the dudes was around that first round table, so the other guys were new to the Monarch table, and they don't know what those three dudes knew. So it'll give you an idea that even the Monarch Corporation is still controlled by another leader. If that makes sense.
Not sure what we're talking about here. I'd like to know what part of Matt's brain is receiving and transmitting.
My pinky toe. No. But what I'm doing is my brain. I'm trying to figure out. My blood. I feel it from the blood. The blood has the minerals, and it connects to the minerals of the earth. So I'm connecting more to Gaia than I'll be connecting to any part of my body. It's really just the power of the enzymes. I heard it from the tree down below. So that's where I'm possibly feeling it right now. It's just through the power of the enzymes in my body, my blood, the certain type of minerals turn into a tuning fork, and it receives and transmit the energies that it's getting, and it purifies. It's frequencizing it. My brain's the one that frequencizes the information that comes through. It puts it back into language form. So I transmit from the blood, and I receive from the blood, and I amp it through the brain. Which, if it's coming from my blood, I assume my heart is the part that's pumping into the brain. So it receives and attracts and puts out to the brain of what it's receiving, and then my brain reads the information and then translate to English that I understand in terms of, in words that I understand to try to explain to those around.
If the heart is not a pump, he dissected
Listen to
thousands of
this.
hearts and found that the heart is a single continuous muscle band folded into a spiral. He proved that the heart works like a vortex generator, creating suction and torque, not pressure. He called it the helical ventricular myocardial band, and it changes everything. The real movement of the blood comes from pressure differentials, electromagnetic flow, and coherent resonance. The blood spirals naturally. It need not be forced through miles of arteries and capillaries.
And let it flow. Just let it flow. It is just a flow in it. Yeah, exactly. It's like as far as God can see, you're good. He can see you. As far as God can see you. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say now, because I'm trying to follow up with what you're saying. Oh, God mode. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. You step
Haven,
into your God mode.
hello?
You step into your God mode. God wants to be the enforcer in your life. And what I explain what God is, it's yourself that's older, that recognizes you as yourself that's still here in the physical form, not in the future where you're on the other side, right? So in the future of the other side, that's your God mode, yourself, that wants to step in and naturally let things flow right. Um, whether it's in the future or not, it doesn't really matter. It still feels like God straight up wants to. He cannot work through me or anybody or you or anybody if you don't keep yourself at a certain relaxed frequency. I'm recognizing, because if it wasn't for that relaxed frequency, you wouldn't have been able to make your shot. You know, your like last final countdown, the timer's taken down to 5, 4, 3. You know, and you got that basketball and you go and shoot. You have to relax though, right before that shot. That's what makes God mode. That's what you step into God mode. You step out of your mode and let something else empower the will to be done, whatever it is, of good, of truth. And that's whenever that miracle happens. You're like, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Is it possible? I mean, obviously everyone is capable of doing it, but here in the year 2026, is it even more so open for the rest of us to explore and improve upon our telepathic abilities? Just in this particular year, I mean, cosmically speaking, the stars are lined up. Is that like a true thing?
You go ahead. I just want to say today is the 17th. Today is the day that the fire horse comes back in.
Yeah.
Hasn't been here in 60 years. I was born June '66. I'm on it, baby. This is my day. I've been waiting 60. I'm 60 years old, right, this year. And so I'm with you, Ray. I don't know what's coming, but I got a feeling it's going to be a hot one. Yes. Everything everything's lining up for this, for all of us, from what I feel. And it's how spirit wills in the physical. Your spirit will, and it will do its work in the physical. It's just going to happen. Now, if you slow down and don't hit your marks, well, you're going to deal with the consequence of not making your marks. And then you'll learn real quick, oh, well, when I start making my marks, my time here seems like it goes a little easier. I don't think I can't say it. But yes, easier.
Yeah.
Now it's the Royal Society back in the old days, in parentheses, it was called the Lodge of the Brothers of the Light. Doesn't sound like Illuminati at all to you, but anyway, that's what it used to be called, right? So anyway, I thought that. Yeah, try to backtrack real quick before I leave that note. And then I'm going to tell you some cheats. I got cheats. I got cheats, and I think they're cheats, but they work. If I'm not burning tobacco and I smell it and I breathe it in, I can go. Now, I don't know why, but I can go. And I felt like I was doing it last night. I'm like, dude, you're cheating. I'm like, I don't care if I'm cheating. It works. I don't care if I'm cheating.
Is it? Like, let's be
I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of cheating, but I'm like, it works. I can, when I breathe in and I smell that sweet, sweet tobacco. We have sweet tobacco. If you breathe it in right now, it puts you into almost like a trance because it's so sweet. It's like the most. I mean, I just automatically last night I took a breathe and I was just, oh, thank you for this sweet, sweet essence of this wonderful plant. I mean, that's where it comes from. It's that for some reason that does turn on my that higher thinking. I have no idea why. That's one cheat. Another cheat is that your blood, like you were talking, powers in the blood, and it's the minerals. Now they've washed salt, they took all the minerals out. They washed sugar, they took all the minerals out. They washed bread, they took all the minerals out. So you've got to find your copper, your zinc, and you notice on all your packaging, it doesn't tell you what minerals. They tell you it's got vitamin D and vitamin C and calcium, and it's got flour and it's got water, but they don't tell you what's in it, like zinc, iron, copper. So make sure make sure you're eating good salts, and make sure you're eating, if you eat sugar, add molasses, because molasses has the minerals. Molasses has the iron, zinc, add that to your sugar, so that'll make your brown sugar. But you've got to get your minerals in your blood, because that's, like you said, that's your antenna. So I do believe those are my cheats right there, is make sure that I have my minerals, make sure I got my copper, make sure I've got it in my blood.
It handles the sun.
We spent years working on that here as a family, catching each other's lies, and like one of my sons came over the other day and he says, we're broke. He says, we're broke. And I'm like, see, this is the whole thing, is you got to pay attention to what you curse yourself with. You're not broke, son. You don't have money. It's different. You got to pay attention. And so we spent years removing those words, and that's something each individual, that's that work you do. You say something, listen to what you say, and if you don't know the word, that's another thing we do right now, is we define all words. If there's a word that we're using, we will define it. We will make it ours, and we will own it. Therefore, we don't have no, we're not cursing ourselves with the words that have been created. But, not to be distracted of the ETs coming down. Nothing wrong with them coming down, good or bad. Nothing wrong with them being good or bad themselves. It's the part of don't be distracted. Treat everything like you would treat your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. Just treat everybody actually as equal as possible as you can. That's even with God himself. The way you treat God is the way you should be treating your brother. If God comes at you not right, well, that's not that direction. I'm trying to, because God doesn't mess around, So I'm trying to,
I do.
yeah, okay,
It's
cool.
like be neutral. Let's be neutral. Let's just get equation.
Yeah, exactly. It's the caring part, and work together and figure out and colliding and doing good things. And with the ETs, if they try to come down, don't be distracted with them. Make sure you're looking at the bigger play at hand, because every time when something big's coming up down, there's something else that's coming around the corner that we don't see that they're trying to get us on. So they try to trip us in the hole by turning our heads. Don't get your heads turned. Don't have your head so easily turned. When a big bang happens, keep your head solid. That's what he's just told me. When a big bang of anything happens, keep your head solid.
Yeah.
And then slowly look if you need to. There ain't no reason to rush and looking, if that makes sense. Rushing, acting. See, the only way to destroy the evil is to show evil good. Once the evil recognize a baby's laughter in a good sense, the evil will possibly change in a different way and give them a different paradigm. Because what is evil? It's just someone that's not perceiving the right way. They perceive that things are attacking them. So that's when they start tripping out and start attacking out, because they're feeling like they're being attacked. That's why you have to come back with love of some sort, of balanced love that brings them back to like recognizing oh, if I keep going on the path I'm going to be alone and dead and all by myself. There'll be nothing left. When they recognize that, they're like, oh, how do I change? How can I go out and do something good? So put in something in the Vril that the Vril will act out of love for. Because what's been done's been done. You
A word of thrill, and it's brought up. You know when the TV was taken over in 1977 in the UK, and it was an alien called Vrillin. Does anybody remember that? And it was a mysterious broadcast, and they took over the TV. So I just found an article about it. Mystery of alien named Vrillin who interrupts live TV. And I know Miles from Bases has talked about this. It says on November 26, 1977, around 5 p.m., a regular news programming of the Independent Broadcast Authority on Southern TV network in Southington was interrupted by a computer-generated voice. And it says it distorted the voice, TV picture wobbled, the news anchor. People heard a strange metallic buzzing, and a deep, somber, echoing voice that seemed to have been electronically disguised bellows out from a person claiming to be an alien from another world. So the voice called.
There's another thing they said at the end of their that TV broadcast they did. They said they will suck your energy from you, the energy you call money, and will put it in to evil ends and give you worthless dross in return. Your inner divine self will protect you from this. You must learn to be sensitive to the voice within that can tell you what is truth and what is confusion,
I love
chaos, and adventures.
mushrooms.
Learn to listen to the voice of truth which is within you, and you will lead yourself onto the path of evolution. This is our message to our dear friends. So anyway, that was at the end of that broadcast they did. Anyway, in middle school, I guess it was starting to come active in middle school once I got into middle school, type of time period. So I was recognizing I do an action in my dream. There's a reaction in the physical world at school, and I was like playing with the energy, trying to figure out this energy because I'm like, this is new for me. This is something very weird because never in my life at that time period it was like this. It was prior. It was when I go to bed. if I was sickly or anything, going to bed, had a headache or anything, I knew whenever I woke up, my body will be healed and brand new. It's always fresh start for the brand new day. Twisted an ankle that past day, well, it's gone because I woke up to the next day.
I don't think you had a sick day in your entire life in school.
No, really didn't. Never.
One time, that's why he was always never sick ever.
No, I always was a full throttle kid. But that's what I saw when I was a kid. Whenever I was growing up, was thinking that. And then sometime in middle school, that's whenever I recognized whenever I go into my dream state, there's a reaction to the next day because of my dream state. And that's when I was like, this is something wrong. Don't like this. So I was really cautious in what I'm doing and really trying to figure out the truth of what's going on. And I was going through certain parts of the mall world, and I recognized that I connect to certain people in middle school that was in the same mall world. Now, they didn't know it themselves that they were in the dream state, but I said certain things in the dream state that they came back in the daylight at school that they said. I was like, well, they are communicating to me through the dream. And I was going to try to drop ties with it because it seemed like there was a lot of controlling things going on. It's like there was a principal and a mayor and governor and all types of things in that mall world. There's leaders there. Because there's leaders, I'm already automatically wanting out of there. I'm like, I don't want to be nowhere near any type of personnel trying to be over me, right? In dream state. When I go to bed, it's me. You know, I don't want like someone say, no, you dream this way. That does not work. Not with me. So I recognized how to get out of the mall dream, which was to walk the interstate one way, and I walked the interstate the other way, and then eventually I found a woods, and I walked through the woods, and then try to kept a left turn on it, and then right, a left, and then try to really go straight for a long while without going in a circle. And then I eventually found a way to get out of the mall, which is where I found the countryside. You found the countryside, or where there's practically nothing. You're practically out of the mall world, where you start to come into this white light and you recognize you're coming to your own dream. You're still in the dream. You're still asleep, but you're coming out of the mall world dream trap. Is what it felt like. So that's what I did to get out of it. And throughout the years later on, I recognized I was having to go to school and make connections in school with these certain people. These certain people carries these mall
Thanks so much, my
leaders in
sister.
their dream state, and they try to implement others to come in and have fun in their dream state. Is what I was feeling. It's like a playground in the astral
Bless
bed
you, my
to
sister.
play
Thank
with
you very
your friends.
much.
Whether it's true or not, it just felt weird, and I didn't like
I
it.
should
I was
be
getting out. Now,
compensating you,
you got
my
other people
sister,
that
for
likes
this
it, that
amazing
wants it.
work.
They probably are in it. Y'all enjoy it. You know,
Everybody, please connect with each other and my sister Anchor.
uh,
She
I don't know
did
how
this show
close to respond to
with
their actions,
Tennessee,
or those actions are not his actions. All right. So know
and
within yourself of
you
his
really
actions.
got
Go
Matt
right,
talking, and
reconcile and sweep
that's a
forward
really
with
good
the good
job, my
ways
sister.
and be
Trust me.
stronger against the bad ways, so the bad ways won't come back. If that makes sense.
Thank you, missing time.
Yeah, I've got some points on that, Greg, that in my mind has been there for quite a while. It's of course, I
Tennessee,
started with the Christian
we've been working.
rebels. Came
You
to
can check
accept
my interview with him. I've done two interviews with Jim
psychic
and
people,
Matt
and so we all know now that they
before.
have weaponized
They talk
Christianity,
about
and
the Scorpion King,
and also I want to say
Scott.
Edgar Casey. Y'all know Edgar Casey,
They
right?
go
Most of
deep
us
into
understand some
some
of his stuff.
things, but
He talks about the balance of mind,
Anchor,
body, and
this
spirit,
is
and he confirms what you're saying,
new
which is very essential.
communications,
And that's
new
my whole life. I
information
always
for
try to
me.
balance those three to keep them all healthy. You have to take
So
care of all
thank you
three.
very
You
much.
can't let the body go. You can't
I
let the
do
mind go,
know that
and you can't let the spirit. They must be balanced.
wherever
So anyway, that's
Jim and
basically that's
Matt
what Edgar Casey.
go,
That's some of his teachings.
it is a safe place for
We
us
like
who
enough to know
follow
the truth
them
that
and
Jesus
vice versa.
Christ is
So
reminding us that each of us,
big
regardless
thank
of
you,
what we
sister.
believe in, we have the ability to balance our
Matt
mind, our body, and our
and
soul.
Jim, they
And that's
do
what's going to
beautiful
promote
work, and
our spirits
I'm so glad
to thrive. That's
you
what we
Yeah,
want.
had them.
Jesus first did come
You
around
had them.
using
I'm gonna
his
have them
name as an authoritative
sometime.
figure to say that you're
I
good or
already told
you're
Jim
dead
when
or
he have,
you're good.
whenever
You know, you're
he
from Earth.
can.
All right, you're cool, right? So what you said
Oh my
is
god, I
true.
just saw a
But
shadow
what he
here
was
on my left.
stating was that those were their deeds, and he has
Okay,
no
never mind.
connections to their deeds because they use his name, and that's not his spirit name that God gave him.
Beautiful,
So that's a
beautiful.
name for the physical. So the physical of
I
his
know they
body
had
will
they
be
were a bit
used
busy
against those
this
others.
winter
Um,
because of the trees
like
falling, and
a good sword was
there was
forged
there
one day,
was
and someone used it for
neighbors.
good, and then the next day someone used it for bad.
Look,
You
I'm
never
I'm
know
laughing
who
because
wields
nothing
the
happened,
sword comes from the tongue. The
but
sword
it
comes from
was
the mouth.
dangerous. So
If you
they
say
had a
you
neighbor
can't penetrate
crash
and
into
do
going in
good and do
their
bad
their
alike,
their not their
then
house
you
but
have to blame
their
everybody,
porch,
um, not just for your
and they
spirit.
got a video, and so it was
It's
funny. But
soulish.
I
It means
feel
it's really
so
for all those
glad that
around you,
nothing happened, nothing dangerous to anyone.
to a point, because you do have to take care of yourself. And once
Roger,
you figure out you
I've
yourself took
I've been
care of,
trying
then
to get
you
Bigfoot
have
for a
others who
while.
found out
I
ways to improve
actually
and
sent
get
him a
extra
Discord
funds, and then
message
you can share
arranging
your
for
funds
this
with those
week
others around
interview,
you.
but he hasn't answered me yet.
Something
So
that resonates with me, something I've
for
thought
now,
about
I'm
myself.
really just trying
Kind of being
to
partners. You had all these
ask
tribes,
him to
you had
answer me
these
on
big mamas,
Discord because I've added
you had all
him.
these big mamas. You call them
And
big
I
mamas.
think
Pretty
we've
good looking, I
talked
guess.
before, but
But anyway, they had
I'm
something
not sure.
with
Remember,
these big
Roger,
moms, right? And
Bigfoot, he's
they
very
were all
busy.
connected. So if a
So
tribe in Florida was being attacked by
it has
something,
to be when he's
the
available, and
tribes would call
apparently he
those
hasn't
big
been
mamas
available.
would go, and they all knew.
But if
That
you
was
want to help
listed
me, ask
before
him to check his Discord message
Kansas
because I
City. That's
left
one of the
him
names you will not find.
a
Kansas,
message
Tonka,
to arrange
Chattanooga,
for the
Litchfield.
interview.
What was America?
So
There used to be
I'm
tribes,
waiting for him.
and many of them. And like I said, they had big mamas. The women were the ones that, you know, they had the sight, right? And
Okay,
right.
now
So
Matt's
there was
talking
something
about the
that kind of
woman, okay? The big mamas.
perspective of religion, of the true religions.
The
You know,
big mamas are
women
here before
as
religion, guys.
mechanisms at the very
Okay?
bottom. Women can do like men, but men cannot do like women. I don't see no man giving birth. I don't see no man doing these
Only
things.
in that
So
Arnold
women, they
Schwarzenegger
do
movie.
the miracles of this world. Right? Get 4 or 5 women together and get that. I call it the mighty contract. They used to dance. You get those. You get. You know, this is why they call them witches. This is why they would burn them at the crosses, because these women were, strengthening their mother. And anyway, on earth it
Yes,
really is the same
Virgin
thing.
Mary.
And so it's something
Not
very real.
necessarily
How
the
the
religious
superpower
Virgin
of that was.
Mary,
That's why
but
they're
the
demonized.
Fatima one.
Into
You
the
know what I
ritual.
mean?
That's why they're
The
uncover their faces and all that crazy
the
stuff.
young
It's just a side thing. Yeah, because how powerful women really are.
lady
Women are truly the most
dressed in
powerful
white.
ones out there because they can create life. They got a portal. They got something. They got a spark within them. Well, the spark comes from the man that gives her, but still,
Oh yeah, I know he's
the
pretty
spark
busy
within
on
them.
his store, brother, and he goes live every
But
day.
I want to point out they had an experiment where they took mice
I
and they
do
put
think
them
he
in
does
sleepers,
go live when I do my
and they put
interviews,
them to sleep.
Roger. So
And there used to be
if he
a
goes
sleeper
every
system. And
day,
what? It's one of
it's
those
maybe on the
1950s
weekends, but
experiments. What happened was
I need him
he
to
let
answer me
mice
first. You know,
got like jealous and started spending so
I've
much time
sent him
around him
comments.
that they stopped having
I've
sex,
been on his
and then the
lives.
population went down and they died. And I'm not saying we're living
You
in
may have
Jesus'
seen me
weird stuff,
talking
but it
about
sounds the same
check
to
for
me.
him to check his Discord messages.
I hope, Zach, I hope that
So
your main
whenever he's
drive is that
available,
you're
I'll
going
do
after
him,
the
but I
argument
cannot be
where women were
waiting
not
for him and
changed
not do
and the
anything
women
else. You
had
know, I need to
changed.
get other
And
people,
he was male, wasn't doing the job, the women would just pick a new one. And when you
other
mentioned that the Indians
experiences,
came in, one tribe
and
communicated with the
maybe
others, I
people
never thought about
not
it.
as
That makes a lot
busy.
of sense. And then I would like to backtrack a couple of years ago.
I don't know,
I think it
man.
was a secret space program
He
in France. I
knows
can't
I
say
love
the
my
son's name,
brother,
but he was talking about
BG,
hunters in the olden
so
days. They were
I'm
talking
waiting
about
for him.
the great way hunters can track animals and anticipate where they're going to be. When really all
Oh
they
yeah, he
needed
goes live
was a
every
remote
day,
fire, a hunt
Roger.
team, less remote
He
view
does
to know straight to where the animals
the
are.
live
That's a big
show
part of your show.
at 10.
How can we find you?
Well, yeah,
Look at
man.
look here he
I'm
is.
everywhere's an in between. You can find me through the spirit world. You can check me out through an area. Yeah, of course we're Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot. That's where we try to
Oh
keep
my
people
god, they're
separate.
amazing,
He does
aren't
those
they,
shows
Anchor
and
sister?
logically insane. He drops scores and stuff. We try to keep separated, but we don't do it. Sometimes he's got good stuff on his channel too. So check him out too.
Roger, don't
But
worry. When he
it's
answers
just
me,
two guys
we'll
with
make
a
it.
love for the truth. You really like to pull it out. Man, we just love. I think
That's really the best I can do. I want to send the email to Moggs as well.
Stuff like it's just not a very. A lot of
Um,
people are just not in love with the truth as much as
I'd
you
love to
guys
have
are. And just
Moggs.
thank you guys for bringing the questions
Um,
and expounding because we learned so
but
much. We would have never pulled out if you guys
I
hadn't
do
been here.
have a lot of people, guys. I just met a friend the other day at Sophia's, and I just gave him my WhatsApp. So we're gonna start. Look at this. Look at this. Look, guys. Look at all the photos. I only know this guy down here. It's that comedian does movies, and that guy I do know him as well. That guy there looks like an actor. The other people, I don't know any of them really. If maybe I know their names, but I don't know their faces. That's why these people they all roam around because nobody they may know their names, but they don't know their faces. Okay, and if they don't know their faces, they don't know how to cause an effect on those scumbags. So, people, if you live in America and you see those faces,
It's like an antique word, right?
these faces here, even that looks like a lovely lady, be careful. Okay, so these two, they're part of nothing. These are academia, business, media arts. These are nothing really. Let's see,
The Great Awakening
they
was
have nothing there. See, these two guys, this man and this woman, they only have ties to this guy, the file guy, the Israeli guy,
the Great Awakening is like
still alive.
but that's what's happening, right? It is the Great Awakening.
Beautiful, my friends. Okay, so this was the show,
When are we
guys.
going to wake up? Well, this is
Okay, now I want to show you. We're gonna go to. Okay, so we're gonna go to my sister Anchor. Let me check your channel. I think I may have. We're gonna check your video, okay, my sister? Ah, okay, got the name wrong. Anchor Haven. Here we are, subscribed
Alec Peters from
with the
Axlar.
bell for you, my sister.
We are a cat rescue, and we are doing this
Okay,
GoFundMe
now
because we have.
we're gonna go to the live streams. Which one was it? Was it this one? Wellness. Let me check the videos. Here we are. Okay, so everybody check my sister's channel, Anchor Haven Alchemy. Okay, here they are. We're here. You know about the babies? You know the babies, not the egg.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Sean Bach, Sonic League, and we got our good friend Anchor Haven here.
Oh, sister, good to see your face now. Okay, now we are officially
We offer people out
introduced.
there that they can reach out
Anchor
for
Haven.
discount sessions. Everyone's allowed to be shown, learn, and heal from, and all this
And this is your
itty
your
bitty stuff.
friend Sean
It's
Bond
a good
from
testimonial for the
Psionic
machine.
League. I like his hair.
Because
I've got a long hair as
so
well, sister.
yeah, we'll get into this. We'll be going into a secret space for a few new things,
So
underground
guys,
bases,
this kid
tracing,
here,
tracking, healing,
he
weight
was
loss,
kidnapped
whatever
and
she needs to do.
disappeared here in Portugal.
So
He never appeared
yeah,
again.
so we
It's
can
one of
talk
the
about
bigger
that more.
cases.
Get into this. Here's some
And
alien artifacts that
they're
we're
trying
getting
to associate it to the files,
photos,
but
and it's got a
they're not
UFO
gonna
and
be able to
then in the
because
back you can see a spirit coming out of a little orb.
there's no really no
Well,
facts,
like
about that.
these ones are from
Oh,
skulls.
nice rocks.
So yeah, feel free to guys contact me if you're interested in
Beautiful.
artifacts and want to know
Like
more.
and
If you
comment,
want
my
to become
friends,
an
okay?
alien contactee, there's all these little guys that like open big horizons for people
Okay, so,
and visiting
my
people in their
friends,
dreams and visions, activating
I want to show you
possibilities,
something,
waves.
okay?
So feel free to
So
contact
this
me.
one I want to gonna show you now, guys,
Here's one that looks like
is a bit important, okay? So people, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna say, "Oh, this guy is following some catastrophe, guys." And he thinks that catastrophe is coming and in 2040, and that is crazy, okay? So now, guys, we're gonna show you what this person says to be evidence of what is coming in 2040, okay? Pre-retirement, my sister. Awesome, sister. We're gonna have a blast. You know, sister, my UFO, um how can I say, my UFO experiences, they I I I I will tell you this live again maybe, but I have, when I was young, maybe about, I don't know, 16, I saw a huge white arrow like craft going from inland from the sea. I saw it a little bit north, so it was quite far away, but very low to the ground, like where airplanes fly, where the clouds are, basically. And it was leaving sparkles behind, and I never knew what it was, because I'm 41 and I was like 16. And that was my first experience. And apparently, my friends, they don't remember seeing anything. So basically, this guy, he's talking about the pole shifting, okay? And apparently, last night I saw a live stream of his where he goes against Harvard and some big institutions, guys, university, and he shows them evidence. He kind of shuts them up. So, I don't know. It's weird. Either way, guys, I wanted you to know this because the videos is short. And if you believe that the pole shift is shifting, because I have been noticing a little bit that the sun is not setting exactly. It's setting more, a little bit more north, I don't know, or west, northwest. I don't know. I just have that big impression that it's been changing. Okay. Okay. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about the translucid um, aliens. Okay. Okay. This is the Polarity channel that I'm following. He's a huge channel. Okay. Let me show you my music first. Haven, this music was a really good friend of mine who's done it. So it's kind of lunchtime now, my friends, and I'm just waiting for my wife to wake up, and then we're gonna have lunch, and then in about 2 hours, I'm getting my kids from school. Everybody. Wasamatao made this music for me. He's a legend. Oh, thank you, Wasa. Wasa, were you waiting for the music to chat, my brother? Anchor, please check my brother Wasamatao. Connect with each other. Nary, yeah. Beautiful. Oh, he just posted a video now, look. Should we check it after the music? I think the fireplace needs some firewood. Portuguese. Knees. Stuart, good morning, my brother. Big hugs. Dolly, love you, sister. Please connect with each other, my friends. Anchor, Dolly, Roger, missing time. Thank you for being here, my friends. Anchor, thank you so much for the support, sister. You didn't have to, but you're so appreciated. Oh, I'm so glad you came here today. And I'll send you. You have my email already. And we'll arrange it, or I'll send you the email. I don't know if I sent you the email on my wife's channel. Let me see. Yes, I've sent it, right? Full throttle, good morning. Please connect with each other, my friends. Love you, brother Wasa. Thank you so much. I've been trying not to listen to it too much so I don't get, uh, you know, um, when you listen to music too much. But it's beautiful. Really nice, man. Okay, so I do have a tip from my sister Shaz to teach me how to feed the robins. And she says patience and love mealworms is her secret weapon. So I'm gonna get those worms and I'm gonna try calling them. Apparently, those little robins, they have really good eyes. Look, guys. So, guys, we do everything over here. Look, look. I think he dropped half of it.
Hello, you. Hello, Mr. Blackbird.
Oh, look, the blackbird also wants some.
Hey,
Get out of here.
you coming back?
Get your own worms.
You've been
Oh,
away
I
for
have an
ages.
idea. Maybe the robin left a little bit of the worm over there for the
Hey, buddy.
blackbird. What do you think about that? Guys, these robins, they are something, right?
You gonna try?
Yesterday I was in my window and I saw a robin. He kept his distance, but I do know that he was looking at me for a little bit. So I may try and get something
Good lad.
where, look at that, there's about five. Oh, look at the blackbird as well. It jumped.
Hey, buddy. You coming, son?
Okay.
Got one left.
One
Little
left.
fella.
Who's it gonna be? Do it, place your bets. Guys, this is my sister Shaz, 73. If you don't know her, she's
He might not
our
finish it.
beautiful sister. Okay, one of our beautiful sisters. Wally, love you, my brother. So good to see you, Wally. Always a pleasure, man. You warm my heart. And Bat as well. And Star.
There you go.
Big hugs to everyone, my brother.
Stop being so bossy.
You see, she leaves a message for him at the end. Stop being so fussy. Okay, so my friends, let me see. I would like to put some music here as well. I want to put my sister Mama Bear's music. Where are you? Here you are. So, everyone, I don't know if you know, but I do make music on AI occasionally. And Roger, I have a music for you, brother, being planned. And my sister Dolly as well. I have music for you, my sister, being planned. In my head, okay? That's how inspiration works with me.
Song comes up on the radio. She's always there.
Nice worms, Wassa.
Smoke from the section making soft white trail. Whisper on the wind as the daylight sails. Elder medicine bear claw, singing to the water, talking to the sky. Every little word is a blessing for us all. We feel it in our bodies, see it
In
in
our
our lives.
lives,
Elder medicine bear claw, oh, your beautiful nature prayers keep us
us the
alive.
light.
Hands to the soil, she's naming each tree, calling every bird by its ancient
Memory.
laugh lines deep from 1,000 dawns, cradling the world while the world spins on.
Elder medicine bear claw.
Singing to the water, talking to the sky. Every little word is a blessing for us all. We feel it in our bodies, see it in our lives.
keeps us in light. Wasa, this was the other day, the other morning, maybe 2 mornings ago, at the end of the live stream in the morning. It just hit me, and I got a nice phrase for my sister. The music is not perfect, okay? Some things are not, you know, exactly, could be nicer, that's what I mean. But it's still amazing. I'm doing good, Stuart, brother, thank you. Trying to keep calm and focused, taking care of the family, actually helping take care of the family. Yeah, but all is going good, thank God, brother. As long as there's health, we can do it. We can do anything, guys. Okay, this is the second music, Wasa. This one is beautiful as well. I do like the first one more, but this one is beautiful as well. I'd like to see some subtitles, guys. Being in our eyes. Backlaw. Thank you for stopping by, my sister Anchor. Sorry I missed you. Thank you so much for the support. And we'll be talking soon, my sister. And I'll be stopping by your channel for sure. Hope you have a wonderful day, my friends. Afternoon or morning or evening if you're in Australia, America, Europe, or Asia. Keeps us in light. Soft song. Right? The real missing time. Beautiful. Thank you, my friends. Okay, so today we didn't do the UFO story. We did a several connection and introductions. Hope you enjoyed, my friends. I'm gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go have lunch. I have to heat it up and wake up my wife. She deserves some rest, my friends. She's been working a lot. Oh yeah, awesome. Trippy Island LLC. Let me get that. Sunrise cracks, but you're already there. Frozen fields don't care if the wind's unfair. Your life cuts through like a ray of sun. Brother Frills, your fight is never done. Through the blizzard, through the rain. Okay, my wife just connected. Missing time. There's Trippy Island Productions and the LLC. So it's the LLC, okay? Yeah. Like the photo. Wassa, thank you very much for stopping by, my brother. Look, it's a beautiful sunny day, guys. I may try and ask my wife to go for a walk. Let's see if it works. And then we'll get our kids. My brother. Okay, let me put another music now, just before we go. I'm gonna put, okay, this one here, okay, someone really hot, okay? And after this one, we'll leave, okay? Hot and spicy reggae song. Johnny Small Pepper's destination. Reggae song about the bravery about a brother. Johnny Small Peppers. We love you, my brother. Everybody, if you don't know Johnny Small Peppers, be aware because he will enchant you. Johnny Small destination. My friends, thank you very much for stopping by today. Thank you very much again, Anchor Haven, for the support. And for having gems. Aries, my sister, good morning. Lovely video you posted this morning, my sister. Really liked it. Hope the weather is getting better over there, my sister. Yes, but I like the music as well. Very relaxing. So yeah, my friends, I do feel that my channel is diversifying a little bit. You know, you do know that I'm gonna stay with UFOs, but I do love the community, helping each other, connecting. I do know that if in ufology, if you want to be known, you have to deal with the big names, okay? But maybe we're finding another way of dealing with the ufology is small communities where we can all talk freely and slowly we will capture the attention of bigger communities. It doesn't mean that I want to become famous like I'm not saying like my brother Josh from Polarized because he is really good channel, he's no joke, okay? But it's not easy for him either, guys. He must receive a lot of emails and spam and trolls. You know, it's a lot of people, okay? And it may not be as easy to manage that many people, like 500 people on your chat, and, you know. But I was there this morning. He was doing just a more. Actually, I do have a story to tell you about. A story about yesterday when I was there. So when I was there, I was always speaking on caps when I wanted to talk to Josh. And some guy with a rant, he said, "Why are you always talking with caps?" And I'm like, if I want to talk with the host, I have to talk in caps because he won't read me if I don't talk in caps. You know what I mean? And when I go there, that's the person which I'm listening and I'm watching. So that's the person who I want to talk with. It doesn't mean that I'm, trying to disrespect the chat, but, I'm like that, guys. When I want to talk with a person, I may have to talk a bit louder if they are in the middle of a bubble, you know what I mean? Callie, love you, my sister. Wally, love you, brother. You can caps me anytime. And so I answered the guy and I said, Mr. Bull, when I want to address with Josh, I talk loud. So I don't know if there should be a problem. But then either way, either after that, it was fine. I don't mind. But so today I was there and I said good morning and he said good morning. And then I told him about the arrest, but I think he knew about the arrest. Either way, I want to thank my brother Super Dave. This is the music for my brother Seven. Kelly Bailey, please connect with everybody. Everybody connect with my sister Kelly. She's a blessed my blessed sister from Canada, who we love very much and we support. I loved your interview with Dolly's sister. Beautiful. Oh, I want to see more interviews of Dolly. Dolly, if you need me, please just contact me. But I want to see more of your interviews. We're good. My sister, my wife is resting. She's almost waking up. We're gonna have lunch. Okay, I don't know if you know this beautiful man over here. Wait, we're gonna dance together. Look, he dances good, right, Uncle? Good morning, Uncle. Brother Seven by our side. This man puts a smile on everybody. Yeah, so I made this music for Brother Seven, and we were lucky, guys. It was a hit. Okay, so this is my wife's second phone, which because I do the YouTubes, I kind of use, and she's always watching my interviews. Look, she loves to watch my interviews. Look, we got Steve Mera, Seven Spalding, brother Nicholas. I had a dream, not a dream, but I thought about Nicholas yesterday, and I was like wondering if he was gonna stop by my channel. Nicholas from Sweden, my brother. We're gonna have a part two, guys. Friends with monsters. Carlos Skywatcher, Ninja Dave, Hidden Underbelly, Nick from the Cosmic Twilight. Sorry, no. This one here was 18 Wheels. Sightings in 18 Wheels, okay? And my brother, tree biologist, trees biologist, my brother, wild trees. I'm actually want to have him again. Gabber Beast, our brother. The interview with Tennessee, look, 4 hours almost. 4 hours with our brother Tennessee and Matt. Okay, this interview was really good. Adventurers Lounge. I've actually made a music for him, guys. Let me show you. I want to send a big hug to my brother Raymond. We love you, brother Raymond. This music here. I made this music for my brother Adventurer Lounge. Guys, check him out, Adventurers Lounge. I haven't heard from him for a while. He lives near Mount Shasta, and he does have videos of UFOs and stuff, guys. So please check him out. We did part two with Adventurers Lounge. We did Josh from Josh Topic PA, Bigfoot channel. I love him very much. Gerald and Jane from Midwest Night Watchers. We had Dogman. We had Jim's camera at dawn. We had another interview with our brother, late night talk with our brother Bigfoot Tennessee. We did my brother Sparky's. So we do have some interviews. Oh look, we do have this asshole over here. This asshole here. It's still there. I haven't removed it. Oh look, this here we had Andy and Gigi on this live stream, guys. Look. We had Dogman. And then oh no, sorry, it wasn't this one. It was the other one. I have a granite mine uh, journey in my bike. Let me show you guys. Here it is, look. Can you see the mine down there? Can you see the water? the rains. Okay, my friends, we're gonna have to go, okay? My wife just awakened and we're gonna have lunch now. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful day, my friends, okay? Have a wonderful Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday already, my people. John P. loves ya. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night.